Hello everyone. Hey, I wanted to share with you an incredible financial tool that's not getting enough attention. And here's a prime example of how it can be used in real life situations. So guys, you know who this is, right? It's TJ Edwards, the starting linebacker for the Chicago Bears. And guess what? We're family. Our grandmothers are related to each other, so TJ, that makes us family too. Congratulations on landing a contract with the Chicago Bears. You're now a multi-millionaire and doing an amazing job in the field. So TJ Edwards signed a 3-year, $19.5 million contract with the Chicago Bears. This works out to be around an average salary of about $6.5 million, which is pretty awesome, right? But you know what? After taxes and expenses and all the other stuff, let's say he wanted to save about $21,000 per month. I mean, that's a modest amount of savings considering the amount of money he's making. Let's say TJ is interested in doing something that will help his savings grow to outpace of inflation. He's also looking for something that's not too risky and won't experience any significant losses in the stock market and can be used before he decides to retire at the age of 60 without any penalty taxes. So what would be a good idea for someone in TJ's Edwards situation? Well, you could invest in the stock market, but you know it can be highly risky and there's always the chance of losses with the stock market. Another option could be putting it in a CD or money market account. And yeah, that would give him guaranteed growth, but not too much to outpace inflation. He could also consider putting it in some sort of retirement account like an IRA, but guess what? That money is not really usable without some kind of tax penalty before you reach the retirement age of 59 and a half. And how much you can contribute to it is limited. So what else is out there, right? Well, TJ Edwards could consider putting his savings into a cash value life insurance. Now, cash value life insurance is not something new. It's been used by a lot of rich people like the Rockefellers, Disney, McDonald, and many others. A lot of people with a lot of money have seen the benefits of cash value life insurance because of its favorable tax treatment for people in these income brackets. So let's say he decides to use that $21,000 a month for the next 3 years of his current contract with the Chicago Bears. That takes him up until the age of 30, but hopefully he'll be able to play even longer and secure another contract. For now, let's just focus up until the age of 30. Now with that $21,000 a month for the next 3 years, you'll be able to have a nice cash value life insurance policy with great benefits. He will start with a death benefit of almost $5 million. And that money will go income free to his wife and kids, or wherever else he chooses to be the beneficiary. Now without putting any more money into this policy, after 10 years, that benefit would be almost $5.6 billion. And he'd have over $1 million in cash value in this insurance policy. And you know what? If he wanted to, in the next 10 years, he could start using some of that money from his cash value in his life insurance. He could get almost $32,000 a year tax-free or borrow from himself, even more than that while his money is still growing. It's like having his own bank with a very low interest rate, no qualification necessary, and no penalties for non-payment. So after 10 years, his money's still growing. He's got $1 million and that just keeps going up. And by the time he's 48, it's about $1.6 million in cash value in this life insurance policy. Not to mention a death benefit of over $6 million for generational wealth for his children. Why could this be such a good investment? Why is there so much money in this cash value life insurance policy? Well, because his money is going to be invested in the stock market without actually trading stocks, you can expect a pretty decent rate of return as long as the stock market are performing well. And the best part is, he won't lose any money when the stock markets aren't doing so good. His money will be saved from those losses when the market does a downturn. During periods of when the stock market is performing well, it's not unusual to witness impressive rates of return in this type of cash value life insurance policy, often reaching as high as a 30% or even 40% rate of return. Now that's a remarkable achievement that can be attributed to the implementation of the innovative investment strategies that prioritize diversification and volatility control. Now over the past decade, this style of investing has consistently delivered impressive averages ranging from approximately 11 to 16% with this cash value life insurance policy, which is much better than the older ones. Now this is pretty remarkable. Considering this, I believe it's a fantastic tool for individuals like TJ Edwards, particularly if he's willing to save a modest amount of just $21,000 per month based on his current contract. Now over the next 3 years, this cash value life insurance policy could shape his life for the better. Now if he already has something similar in place, that's wonderful. If you're intrigued by an opportunity like this, there are undoubtedly remarkable benefits to be had. Your financial security will be safeguarded and your investments will flourish. You have the freedom to utilize your funds as you desire. So if you're ready to take control of your financial future with a cash value life insurance policy, don't hesitate. Reach out to me right away and let's turn your financial dreams into a reality.